How do you go from this, oh, look at me, I'm a lovable guy, I'm a kind-hearted guy, to this, mate? Do you see the way he's looking at us? She looks like this, right? She looks all cool. She got her long hair. She's looking all nice, whatever. But when she goes insane, she looks like this, brother. I don't want to have anything to do with you, mate. I'll stay on your good side. Listen, I just want to yap a little bit. I was scrolling through TikTok, okay? And you know, I save things in a suggestion folder, you feel me? So I have stuff to read, watch, play, whatever, right? So I'm scrolling through TikTok. I see this video, and it's a classic, you know, main character video where it shows weak ass main character, and then later down the series, he's all buff and strong and whatever, looking cool, right? So I see this, a little thing called Fight Class 3. I thought it was a manga. Turns out it's a Korean manhwa, okay, a Korean comic. You read it from left to right. And I started reading it. And I started reading it some more until I got up to date, right? The up-to-date chapter is, I think it's 113 or 111, one of them. And I must say, this manhwa, it's insane. It is nothing crazy story-wise, but I can't even call it progression for the main character. Brother, the main character flipped a switch within like 3 bloody chapters and he went completely insane. And I'm not meaning like a cool insane. I'm meaning he legitimately went insane, brother. The whole premise of Fight Class 3, okay? They live in modern day Korea. The main character is called, I'm gonna butcher their names because I'm not good with pronouncing names, mate. Jiu-Jite. I'ma just call him Big J. So we got Big J over here. He's had a troubled upbringing. Well, not really, but essentially he had a family. You know, his mother, and his sister. They lived together happily ever after until his dad came and kidnapped his bloody sister. I'm butchering the premise of the story so bad, but brother, hear me out. His mother dies, okay, during an event that he blames himself with. Okay, he feels guilty because he had a choice in the matter, even though, because I don't want to technically spoil, even though it isn't his fault at all, he still blames himself. So he has trauma from that. And not only that, when his mother died, at her funeral, his father, who is a I can't say world renowned, but he's a top athlete, a top mixed martial arts guy, okay? He kidnaps his little sister and essentially bashes the living crap out of the main character. He got a big ass scar across his forehead. So this main character, he's essentially a pussy. He's not, I don't want to really call him a pussy, but he's just got PTSD. You know, after this event, he has no families. He has no one to reach out to. He's basically an orphan. He lives with, he lives in this housing complex that is owned by the grandmother of, you know, essentially a childhood friend. Okay, they met after the event took place, and he's been living there ever since. He's been trying to find his sister. He puts up little posters on the wall, you know, call this number if you've seen this girl, blah, blah, this, that, and the third, right? And this is where the whole premise of the Fight Class 3 happens. He's enrolled into this school. In Korea, okay, there's 4 major schools that essentially train students to become top athletes and enter, you know, pro divisions, you know, the UFC and whatever other division. So the school he's going to is the most prestigious school for this, okay? But not every single student there is a fight class member. There are normal students, and then there's fight class students. There's fight class 1, 2, and the notorious 3, where there's death battles and people legitimately die, brother. Okay? So he encounters this Brazilian chick who is absolutely insane, who goes absolutely crazy. And it turns out they have a little thing in common, mate. They have a common, enemy. His dad trained under, this is a bit of a spoiler. I'm not gonna lie to you. How do I, whatever. His dad trained under her grandfather and essentially killed everyone in her effing family. So rightfully so, she wants revenge on him. And the way she's doing this is to get into fight class 3 because he runs it. Well, he doesn't run it, but he has a major role in it. And they want to get back at him. So him and her team up. Big J gets into the fight class and he starts training as a student. He has natural instinct, okay? But he's a pussy. He doesn't want to get hurt. You know, he doesn't want to fight. So this Brazilian chick, her name is Maria. She's basically teaching him everything. She's putting him through the ringer. And you read chapter after chapter, okay, cool, until you hear, I think it's like around chapter 70, they go through the struggle, mate. They start fighting people on the streets, okay? They find out about this place called the Tunnel, and this is where the whole underground scenario starts. We're talking about fights to the death. We're talking about gang wars. We're talking about dead bodies everywhere, mate. And his Big J's withheld PTSD, his childhood trauma, essentially comes out and he goes absolutely crazy. How do you go from this, oh look at me, I'm a lovable guy, I'm a kind-hearted guy, to this, mate? Do you see the way he's looking at us? Brother, I don't want to have anything to do with you, mate. Do you see his face here, cuz? This literally happens within a few chapters. Not these particular panels, but his mentality. He goes from this to that, okay? And the Brazilian chick, she looks like this, right? She looks all cool. She got her long hair. She's looking all nice, whatever. But when she goes insane, she looks like this, brother. I don't want to have anything to do with you, mate. I'll stay on your good side because you effing kill me, mate. What's going on? I'm not gonna lie, the progression of his character was pissing me off because it was too quick. You know, he was chilling, he was fine, and then boom, he just went insane. But I like how they've done it. I've liked how they've done it now. I want to see how the other students react to him, because all of this is happening over summer break, okay? They're just on holidays, mate. So once they go back to school, they're gonna look at this dude like, who the F is this guy? This ain't the dude, because they also have ranking systems. He was the last, he was trash. He's ranked, I think it was D or E, one of them. Absolute trash. Now he's should be ranked S and above, mate. He can hold his own, cuz he's gone insane. And brother, I've read like horror manga, I've read like Junji Ito and stuff. But Fight Class 3 is low-key the only thing that I've read and I've kind of been like, ugh, because the chapter would be pure comedy, or it would. Bro, I've been laughing at this, like, there's just random scenes that I'd be laughing at. It can be a serious ass moment and then there'll just be random comedic relief in it, and you're happy, you're laughing with it. But brother, you'll be reading, it's like SpongeBob. You'll be watching the show, an episode, and then they'll randomly cut to an Ultra HD 4K snapshot of a face, and it looks insane, and it starts to creep you out, mate. But I just wanted to yap a little bit about Fight Class 3, shed some light on it, because you don't really see too much about this manhwa. It's getting updated weekly, so go read it, go enjoy it, It's only got 113 chapters. I had to get my thoughts out there because I just got up to date yesterday. That's it for the video, man. If you want to call it a review, I'm gonna just call it a yap session. Like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below if you've read it, if you've seen it, if you're looking to see it. Until next time, peace.